Here we go, let's fight Zorko, the first boss in the game. And of course there are bats to annoy you, since the room is so dark. And where's Zorko? Here it is! Here it is! You can't hit me, you can't hit me. Yeah, it's really fun when you've got all those gray cloaks that can last for the entire boss fight and then some. And usually it's annoying to hit him since he always goes in this zigzag motion because of the design of the room. But yeah, I'm having a pretty easy time even hitting him, though that has got nothing to do with those gray cloaks. And now he's actually stepping out of the room. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before, but that certainly makes things even easier, since he's not zigzagging all over the place. Okay, so now he's starting to teleport around, and when he does that, he can't hit me and I can't hit him. So yeah, he's doing that for nothing here. And here we go, I've beaten him and I rescued Sparky. Yeah, if you haven't forgotten, he's the dog I was supposed to rescue in this game, and I'm gonna look for that game over room so I can show it to you. Now where is it? That room is huge. Oh, there it is! And you see, game over! You cannot get away from this, so you have to load. And now we're on the other side of that 1x1 cell, and it's the fake ending, which you know is fake, if for no other reason than because you beat episode 1 out of 3. You win! Yeah, you win. Stop, stop, stop! No! There were even stop signs and all!
You win!
Yeah, you win. I've fallen down a seemingly endless hole, and I still have 20 levels to go. It's what we call a Pyrrhic victory at best. And here we go now, level 11, Hive. Now first things first, I am going to head out of that room and kill everything that is in that area before I do the thing I must do in every level in this episode. Okay, now if you'll just die, those beehives take forever and they keep spawning those stupid bees, which don't look like bees at all. Okay, now I'm going to send Sparky in this room, and I'm going to close the door. And you see why? He's blocking my shots! Even when I'm standing on top of him, he's completely blocking my shots. I couldn't kill that spider. So yeah, he's a real liability in combat, and so that is why I absolutely have to lock him in. Now in this level, most secret passages are hidden behind cuckoo clocks that do this funny sound when they don't have a secret passage behind them. Okay, now I don't have this key. And as I was saying, the bees, they don't look like bees at all. Even combees look more like bees than those things. And as you may have noticed, I can actually take the remains of beehives and eat them as food. Now, I don't know about you, but if there is one thing I would think of doing with a beehive, eating it would be at the bottom of that list. That's more zany Ken's Labyrinth humor for you. There was nothing behind that one, and there's... So, I'm sorry, I can't get over that sound. Dong. And as you might imagine, that honeycomb pattern on the walls means there are going to be lots and lots of beehives in this area, and of course that's what you could expect from a level called Hive. And yeah, there aren't only cuckoo clocks that can conceal passages, but also chem portraits. Now, unlike the big portraits that you saw in level 9, those don't hurt you if you shoot them, but they almost always conceal a secret passage of some sort. And yeah, more power-ups, and here's the silver key. Now I'm going to take a sprint and head back to where I saw that locked door earlier on. There, more bees! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just going to knock out any beehives in the area because I'm beginning to get sick of those things. And before you ask, yes, they can keep spawning bees, and those bees that are spawned are worth 50 points. However, they don't really make a difference in your final score, since it takes a few seconds for the hives to spawn a bee, and you get a 10-point penalty at the end of the level for each second you spend in the level, so you'd have to wait a pretty long time for it to have a significant impact on the score, especially since bees are only worth 50 points apiece, compared to the more high-end enemies, which can be worth 500, even 1,000 points very late in the game. So yeah, in the end there were 2 beehives over there, and I had no choice but to kill them, else they would have kept spawning bees to Kingdom Come, and those would delay my advance through the level even further. Not opening that door you just saw, since it's where I locked Sparky up, and from this moment I'm going to refer to it as the fucking dog, if you don't mind, because that's what it is! A fucking dog that hinders you in combat. It doesn't help any, and if you remember the story, it's supposed to be the most intelligent entity in the universe. Of course, I'm referring to the general species of dogs, but yeah, dogs smarter than humans? Well, if he needs my help so bad to get out of this labyrinth, then why is he so intelligent? Or at least he's said to be, which doesn't mean it's the absolute truth. And here we've got my first homing missile. Not gonna start using it right now, of course, because it takes forever to shoot one, as much time as it took way back in the beginning of the game to shoot my regular jelly bullet, but now I've got a decent rate of fire on it, so I'm not gonna give it up, even for double power and the capability of homing it on its targets. But as I was saying about the fucking dog, another thing that's problematic with it is that it can actually fall down the stationary holes. I've never seen it fall down moving holes, so I don't know if it's possible, but it most certainly can fall down the regular ones. How many times did I have it follow me, only to hear "ah" for no apparent reason, and then I turn around and I realize my dog's not here anymore. He fell down a hole, and if you save after the dog fell down the hole, then you're screwed. You've got to start the game all over again, because you gotta have the fucking dog with you to finish the level. Not only alive, you gotta have it with you. So at the end of each level, I'm actually going to have to backtrack to the very beginning just to pick up my dog and then take it back to the end. So I can end up doing the same maze as much as 3 times, but that's a small price to pay compared to the incredible annoyances it causes when it's actually around, like I'm not able to shoot my enemies, or it's too dangerous because it can fall down holes. So yeah, I'd rather lock it up in the first room of the level. Now here's another coin, and you're gonna see those solitary coins less and less as I progress in the game. Right now, most of my coins are going to come from gold nuggets, and near the end of this level, which I'm fast approaching, I'm going to see my first stack of coins, which I think I've already told you, but if not, they're worth 15 coins apiece. So, more bees? Nope, there's no hive here. It's possible to have bees in an area without there being a hive nearby, but most of the time that means there's a hive. Like, come on, can you stop moving all over the place? I should really line myself better up with those hives. I was shooting at it diagonally, and that means as the bees keep coming out, they go all over the place. They go to the right, to the left, and they're a lot harder to shoot. Whereas when I am lined up perfectly with them, well, I keep shooting the bees as they come. Hate it when that happens, when I turn around a corner and there's an enemy. Okay, now this room, I hate it. Now it's sort of a maze. You can't slip between those pillars. Oh no, you have to find the big space between those pillars. Gee, how fat am I? What kind of morbidly obese dude can't slip through those? Well, maybe the hikers from Pokemon, but other than that, I mean, in real life, I'm not the slimmest dude there is, but at least I could slip through those easily with room to spare. Now I am completely lost. I have no idea to where to go, and this is a dead end. I think I've exhausted every possibility there. Anyway, oh yeah, I remember now. I gotta go through there. Okay, now see you next time for the rest of this level.